Well, here we are at the Langstroth hive. There's a flurry of activity here. It's still October the 10th. I'm going to take a good look in this hive also and see what we've got. But the last time I looked in it, it was doing real well. I don't have any more sugar syrup to give this hive. There should be some in the feeder. It holds a lot more than the Land's hive feeder does, but we'll check out and see what we can find, and I'll be back in just a moment. Well, unlike yesterday, there was a lot of bees up here in the top box. It doesn't appear to be a lot today. We'll get it opened up here for a second. There's more than I thought. Look down here in the feeders. Looks like a lot of bees in there. I can't tell if there's sugar syrup down in the feeder or not. We'll open this up and see what we got. Well, the same as yesterday, there's a lot of bees down in this bottom box. I did take a look into that feeder and they have completely emptied it. And I checked the frame, the plastic frame that's got a little drawn comb on it, but they haven't stored any in that. So I'm assuming they've got this jam-packed with honey and nectar. So we'll dig into the box and we'll see what we got. Well, here's the first frame. It's got a plastic foundation in it. They have drawn it out a little bit more. I don't see any nectar or honey in it, so there are a few hive beetles, but they have started drawing it out some, so that's good. I've said in previous videos I don't care for these frames because I don't like to draw them out, but hopefully we can get them to draw them out by putting fresh wax on them. Here's the next frame. It was put in on July the 24th. It's got a lot of nectar. There's a little bit of honey that's capped there in the center. I've seen a lot of hive beetles. I'm gonna have to come up with a beetle trap, I guess, and try to cut these numbers down. That's the first side. Let's take a look at the second side. And it's about the same. It's got a lot of nectar in it. I'm not seeing any capped honey, but oh yeah, there's some. There's a odd shape. I guess that's not a queen cell or anything, but we'll continue on looking at the frames here. Here's the next frame. This is one of the frames that I took some of the stray comb and attached it to it. There's like 3 pieces of stray comb. They haven't drawn it all the way out, but they've done some work on it. It's a heavy frame. It's got nectar and honey in it. I'm not seeing any brood on this side. I don't expect to yet. We're pretty close to the edge. Let me take a look at the other side. And here's the other side. A lot of the same, just nectar and honey. A little pollen here and there. A lot of bees. Not seeing the queen. This is the other foundationless frame that I put in on July the 24th, and it is heavy frame. It's full of nectar. There's a little capped honey across the top. I'm going to check the other side. I'm really glad to see this. Make sure they have plenty of stores for the winter. And here's the other side. Honey across the top. And nectar and all the other cells. This thing is just full of nectar. They still look like they're getting it drawn down, but they still got a ways to go. So they're doing a good job. Well, there's our queen. And this frame has got some capped brood on it, so I'm going to go through these frames real quick and just take a look at them. I probably won't video anymore. We're getting a little bit of a excitement here. So I'll be back whenever I've completed my inspection. Well, the last two frames had honey and nectar in them. The one had a little bit of capped brood on it, so I went ahead and got everything closed back up. They're calming down now. They're fanning. There's quite a few here at the entranceway. And there's still quite a few here on top on this in the second box, but everything is closed up except for putting the inner cover and the cover on it. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back to close it out. Well, that's it for today. As always, I appreciate everyone that watches my videos come along with me on this adventure with my first year beekeeping. I hope you like my videos, and if you do, if you would hit that like button, it would help me out. And also share the videos with everybody that you might know that would be interested in bees or just watching nature at work. So till the next time here at the apiary, have a good day and pleasant rest of the weekend. So we'll see you next time.